I think Maximou versus Cora started.
It seems like it, so let's see.
Alright, so for like Maximou, generally speaking, just uses this like a more aggressive style. Although I mean it's Merc, so what can you do? But he'll feint a lot. So far I see Cora has at least been able to block most of Maximou's feint. So like that's always like step one. If you want to play against Maximou, you need to be able to block his feints. Otherwise, he doesn't really need to try. He can just do his feints and that's it. So. I think things that will work well against Maximo for Cora, since I think he's gonna be the underdog, would be doing spams if he can fit them in.
Yeah.
It's difficult on Mercs though because you can't really use thrusts that effectively, at least not against armor. So it's gonna be difficult. Like the quick thrusts that you have on native duel. Are not really going to be that effective. That was a really good spam.
It was.
Like, we're going to need to see that more from Cora.
He's doing some damage to him. Oh, but that was a pretty good strong hit there from Maximo. Not much health taken yet though.
Yeah, but you're going to see that a lot. Like that, which is why I said the thrusts probably are going to be less of a thing.
Yeah.
Cora needs to choose his moments to spam really well. Like he can't get over aggressive on it, and you see Maximo starting to spam more as well.
Yeah.
Like just generally speaking, Maximo tries to overwhelm his opponents with spams, feints, all that stuff. So
does take the first round too.
Here it worked as well, like for 1-0. Although he could have also died there. To be entirely honest.
That was really close. Every time one got a hit, the other one just followed instantly.
Yeah. The problem is, I think, generally speaking, Maximo's spams are better than Cora's. Maximo has this double right-hand spam, like where he does 2 right hits in a row. And he's gonna try for it every time. Like, there's a way you can try for that spam without taking any risks, and you can often cancel it if you see it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And there's 2 hits in a row working on Cora, giving him a massive health disadvantage, and that's... Yeah.
Ooh, he's very low right now.
Where we see things starting to fall apart already here. And that's what I mean with the mental part. You know, like if Cora starts getting the idea he can't beat Maximo, he's going to lose.
He's gonna lose, yeah. It's self-fulfilling prophecy.
And I think in the first round you could really see he started off more defensive and started spamming more over time. And I think that's what he wants to do every time. Every single time. He wants to start it off slow, make sure Maximo doesn't get everything he wants, and then pick his moments more carefully with his spams. Otherwise, he's gonna get spammed to pieces.
Yeah.
But the only way he can do that is if he stays focused on blocking the feints. Maybe you should try to chamber more if
as always, so risky.
Kind of spams. I don't know. You do have some health to play with here. To be entirely honest.
That's true. The swords do not do much damage to this armor. Cora's already landing 2 hits this fight though.
Yeah, but still above half health.
Yeah.
Which is
their armor is really heavy right now. They can afford to play a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, you see this right hand spam Maximo does all the time, and then the moment Cora tries to feint, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well,
I don't feel like Cora should not be focusing on feints whatsoever. That should not be his focus, because he is not going to out feint Maximo. Like that's he's not going to do that.
Oh, I stabbed there. One more hit should do it. But it could also kill Cora, honestly.
Let's say 2 hits.
Yeah, let's just be sure. Cora's playing a lot more defensive now. There's a little punish for it too there. So yeah, 2 hits, that's what we said.
Like, I think these kind of feints that Cora's doing right there are a waste of his energy.
Yeah. They're not performing anything.
He's not achieving anything with them. The way that Maximo is, because the thing is, if you throw in one feint every so often and you're never interrupting the opponent's feint, you're not putting more pressure than he is. So there again, he does a feint, he gets punished. That's like the 2nd or 3rd time where he tries a feint and he gets punished.
Yeah,
and rather, like, he should be focusing on doing that to Maximo instead.
He's slowly healing.
Yeah, he's not gonna survive another hit though.
No. Well, at least he's gonna survive a soft spot. So that's good.
But he can't start playing too differently just because he's on low HP.
No, that's very true.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a risky thrust to go for. But you just
There you
see
go.
these short sequences of feints that Cora tries to do. It's not working. Like
Yeah.
it's really not working. All of his spams, I think on his spams he has like a, well, let's say like 50% or so success rate, whereas on his feints he's had like a 0% success rate.
Yeah,
You need to realize that when you're playing. You can't you can't turn off your brain when you fight and not realize that.
We also
Against
saw
other
the...
players, sure, maybe it would work, but you need to achieve something with doing your feints. And
Oh,
clearly,
so much damage
whenever you
early.
see Maximo doing a
Oh
feint,
my
he
God.
puts so much pressure.
Yeah, he's already down to 5 HP there as well on Cora. 3 massive hits.
Oh,
but he
that's a
got
nice.
punched
That
there.
was good footwork around Maximo there. He realized Maximo could not move into the wall to dodge that hit. Really good. That was like, you need more moves like that. Use your footwork to accommodate your spams, and you'll have a chance to beat him. Because like both fights, I felt like Cora had a chance to kill Maximo.
Yeah,
so
he's getting up there. Like, he's taking him down quite a bit. But as we say that, of course, commentator's curse does kick in. And 4-0. It's a shame that this happened in the first round, because I feel like they could do... This should have been a little bit later on, but...
From what I can see, like Maximo just has a lot more experience with this kind of stuff. I think Cora probably just doesn't realize like how to adapt properly to this. That's a good spam though. Maximo's screen was on the wrong angle there to make that hit work. That was always gonna do either like a soft spot or just a little bit of damage. So it's a good risk to take there.
Very little. I mean, 11 HP.
That's such a risky feint. You can just see every time Cora goes for a feint, Maximo punishes it instantly. So either you don't do feints or you anticipate that he's gonna try to punish and counter it.
Yeah.
You need to do one of those two. You can't just do a feint and be like, well, let's hope this works, you know. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this as well. He just switched back to his right hit like 3 times, achieved nothing with it.
It's wasted energy at that point. His blocks are solid.
Whereas if he spams, at the very least he forces out a reaction.
That was so much damage in that hit.
Yeah.
Nice attempt there by Maximo as well.
I feel like he wants to, like, he doesn't really have the leeway to do that anymore with the score deficit he's on, but he should have tried to figure out ways to spam through Maximo's feints.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Maximo's just doing his thing.
Yeah, he is.
And he's being allowed to do it.
Yep.
And since I think Maximo's more experienced with it than Cora, Maximo's gonna win that almost all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to get Maximo out of his comfort zone, and the only way to do that is by doing these spams or interrupts, or, you know, stuff like that. Like that there is a good hit.
Yeah, that was solid.
But that's the first feint or so that has worked in this entire FT7, which just isn't good enough.
Getting trapped in a soft spot there as well. Cora does get punished a lot when he tries to feint.
Well, I think Cora's kind of maybe... Like,
he might be losing it all.
If you're 5-0 down, you're not gonna be thinking straight. Like, not always be thinking straight.
That was a good hit.
It takes a lot to stay focused.
Yeah, but you can say the same. You can say the same about the winner. I mean, Maximo tried for a very silly kick there.
True.
So both teams, very low now. Can still do this. One more hit on Zongetsu and he does go down, but. Every little like
I don't like it when it's random spams like that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't combine his footwork with his spam. It was just a bland double hit, which is really not gonna work out very often.
It's
and there goes the 6th skill.
Yeah. Very rapid attacks there.
Yeah.
6-0.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, he's come close to killing. It could have been like 7-3 or 7-4 or something.
Absolutely.
Right, like at the end, but at this rate, that's not gonna happen.
No, we should probably see Maximo take the last round here. But the duels have lasted quite a bit, so he's not.
I mean, the
completely
thing
out of
is,
it.
nothing is going to change as long as, like, whenever you're the losing player, you're the one who's gonna need to adapt.
Yeah. Yeah, of
In some form or way, you know. If he just keeps playing his own game, which I don't really feel like this is. I want to say almost 100% for sure this is not how Cora wants to play. Because
Yeah.
he's being put under an immense amount of pressure, and every time he tries to do a feint, it just gets punished.
Yeah, it gets massively punished.
And he doesn't seem to be finding ways to deal with what Maximo is doing to him, which is really like it's his kryptonite right now.
Yeah, it is. You can see him, Maximo playing a little bit around them as well. Just random chambering.
Yeah,
That's
like
slash
that feint Kora right there was never gonna work with the way that Maximo responds to that.
Yeah.
That's a good
Good
spam.
hit, very good hit, but yeah,
But
in the end
he
it
just gave it. Like that's what I mean. On the first spam, it looked like he combined it with his footwork kind of okay, and then on the second hit he just didn't pay attention to his footwork at all. So it's like I feel like if Cora works on his footwork more, he could get and like just spams less, thinks a little bit more about his hit timings and stuff. It would become a lot easier for him to well, just in general to fight people, but especially players like Maximou,
Yeah.
who are deemed to be well better than him, I
Yeah.
guess. But it's really like 7-0 seems like a shutout, but I feel like if Cora would have like found a way to force Maximo to play less in his comfort zone and allow himself to play more in his own comfort zone, it would have been closer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.